today, we gather to reflect on a powerful story inspired by a verse from the Bible. These verses are not just words on a page. They are living messages that speak to our hearts and guide our lives. So today's video aim is: how can we deal with worrying? As we listen to this story, let's open our hearts to the wisdom and love that God shares with us through His Word. Before we begin, let's take a moment to quiet our minds and invite the Holy Spirit to be with us. Close your eyes, take a deep breath, and feel the presence of God's peace and love surrounding us. So the story starts with Elaine. Elaine was a busy mom of two. She was married to George. They are a loving couple who are committed to each other and their children. Elaine had a problem with worrying about the future. She was always thinking about where her family would be in 1, 2, or 3 years. Who the president was going to be, whether her favorite sports team was going to play well. The list went on and on. George had the opposite problem. He had a problem worrying about the past. He was always worried that his mistakes would come back to haunt him. Whether he had done the right thing, etc. One day, they both went to church with their kids. The sermon was about the importance of not worrying about the future or the past, and instead focusing on the present moment. They couldn't believe what they were hearing. It was like God had planned this sermon just for them. Type "I love you Jesus" in comments. When they left, they realized that they had to do something about their worry. They decided to start praying every time they had a worry. They would say, "Lord, I'm worried about such and such. I will release it to you." So they started praying every time they worried. Before long, they started to worry less and focus more of their time and energy on their family. As the Matthew 6:34 says, "Don't worry about tomorrow, let tomorrow worry about itself." Live for the moment, live in the moment. Explanation: growing anxious about the future is definitely human nature. But, through Matthew 6:34, God asks us to not worry about tomorrow, to live in the present moment, and only focus on what we have to do today. Type "I love you Jesus" in comments and subscribe the channel if you like the video.